Sorry about that. No, I'll be back online. Okay, great. Good morning, everyone. I have the absolute privilege and pleasure of welcoming Tamsin Carelse to our Creative Arts Conference this morning. Tamsin is a teacher at Pinelands North Primary. She's a grade 6 teacher, and she's going to share something about TikTok with us today. I know I'm super excited. We were just having a chat off screen earlier, and about the difference between Google and TikTok, and that how children are going to TikTok to learn so much. And I think today I'm going to learn a lot too. So I might just be adding that to my phone after today. So I'm going to hand over to Tamsin. We're so excited to hear what you have to share.
Thank you so much, Pam. Good morning, creative humans. Thank you so much for joining me here this morning. My name is Tamsin Carelse. Thank you so much for that lovely intro, Pam. So let's get straight into it. We are talking about TikTok. So for some teachers, that's the dreaded sound because of the fear of not knowing what TikTok is about. So hopefully after today, I will ignite some creativity in you and some desire to want to find out more about how to use TikTok as a teaching resource. So let's get to it. So firstly, this is copied and pasted straight from the TikTok website. And I just want to zoom in on the very two specific words there: to inspire creativity and to bring joy. So ultimately, me as a teacher personally, I'm a past dancer. I danced for 20 years. And I am a 21st century. I pride myself on being a 21st century teacher. So learning and making sure that I'm connecting with my pupils, students, learners all the time. And in doing so, exposing myself to as many platforms as possible so that I can connect. So particularly TikTok today is the one that is gone viral. It is a pandemic on its own. So I'm going to show you all the different options that you have on how you can inspire the pupils to be creative and, of course, to bring joy. Right. So hopefully everybody is connected to the interactive slides, because some of the things that we're doing on here is very interactive, so that it's not just me talking, it's also you engaging with the content. Because I know me, I'm a kinesthetic learner, so I have to learn through doing it. So let's just watch this quick video to hopefully get you guys excited about TikTok. Okay, so these are some of my favorite TikTok accounts, and I'm just flexing our PNPS one over here, you know, making sure that you go and follow that one for sure. That crazy lady in the first video, that's me, of course, dancing in front of my students. If you haven't seen that video, then you need to be on TikTok, right? So let's go to the next slide. You can take some time to go through this. That's why I created the resource deck, so that if you miss anything that I've said, you have the resource to go and visit the deck and then chat and engage in some of the content, right? So this is also a very awesome TikTok account. Miss Agli, she does life sciences, so you can go and see she's got 1 million views. She's probably the one South African teacher that has got the most followers. So she's done an incredible job of showing you how to use TikTok as a teaching resource. Right. So I just want to break the silo here on what TikTok is. It is not just for dancing. Yes, I use it for dancing, but it is also a platform that can be used as a resource. So connecting and duetting, and of course filters for days. So you can literally be anybody on TikTok. So a lot of teachers are afraid to use TikTok because they're thinking, oh, I need to be dancing on TikTok. But actually, it's so much more than that. And it's so easy to use. So you can also have it on public. So if you want to be famous, like Miss Angela is, you can do the public version of TikTok, or you can do it privately. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. Because with TikTok, you can download all of your videos and only use it within the classroom. So that's an awesome feature that TikTok has. And I've just hashtagged the 2 TikToks. If you decide that you want to be a famous teacher, I've hashtagged the 2 TikTok accounts that you can follow, the hashtags, and you can see the vast resources that is out there that you can interact with and create and hopefully get some inspiration from. Right. So let's have a quick little chat, because I would love to know what you already know about TikTok. I'm almost certain, whether you're on TikTok or not, that you have learned something about TikTok. Now, Instagram has Reels that have become like TikTok. So a lot of people think that they're watching Instagram Reels, but they're actually watching TikToks. So please, you can either click on the hand in the top right-hand corner, or you can scan the QR code. And then I'd love to hear, or you can even post in a chat, what is a TikTok video taught you that you didn't know before? Because like Pam said in the beginning, kids are going to TikTok to learn things, and they're not going to YouTube anymore, and they're not going to Google. So I'd love to hear what hacks in life. Okay, yes, you're right. Easily accessible information, viral challenges. That's my forte. So much. You're getting stuck in the class. Recipes, of course. Hacks. Oh, Zoe, get TikTok. You're going to get TikTok after today, I'm sure. Resources, learning materials. Awesome. Okay, let's get to the fun stuff. Right. So, I'm going to leave you with this quote, and hopefully it resonates with you, because it resonates with me. If a child can't learn the way we teach, maybe we should teach the way that they learn. So I often use TikTok in my classroom as a brain break, because they know, my kids know I'm a dancer, so they know that I'm always ready to get up and start moving. So it's often used as a brain break in my class, but there is endless amount of ways that you can use it. So I've created this resource deck for you all for niches and hooks and some classroom ideas that you can possibly use, because obviously everybody's classroom setting is completely different, all teach different things. So the way that I use TikTok may be completely different to how you could use it. So I just want to show you some of the cool things on this resource deck. So for Duet Me, I love this one. Let me show you this one.
So you're telling me how much you love me while breaking up with me on Valentine's Day. Are you serious?
Listen, this relationship isn't working anymore. You're really surprised that we're ending it? So you see how you can use this in a drama lesson?
365 days.
You could make up your own video and then you post it to the children on Google Classroom, depending on platform you're using. And they could use that as a drama presentation where you can then type all of the words on the actual TikTok, and then they can perform it and duet you. So that's one option. Then I love the attention grabbers. So if you are still saying 1, 2, 3, look at me, go to TikTok to get some more ideas on how you can get the attention of your students. Then another one I also love is the storytelling. So this could also be used in great arts lesson, or even in an English lesson.
Sisters, one born with magical power, one born powerless, another swimming infinite.
So I'm just going to pause it there. So you can literally use this particular one. You can even use this exact one, because I promise you that most of you students will have seen this TikTok already, because it's viral on TikTok. So you can either use it as an English lesson. So you can tell them, okay, here's the video. Now you write me a different ending to it, or they can do it as a monologue, because it's just Olaf speaking throughout the entire TikTok. So you can go wild with ideas on how to use that one. Then if you are in charge of PD at your school, you can make short little clips of the options are 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 3 minutes. So you can go and you can decide what do you want to share with your staff. You can put up QR codes around the school and say, okay, do you want to learn about Canva? Do you want to learn about Genially? Do you want to learn about Google Classroom? And that could be an idea for you to use as a PD option. So I love this lady because I love Canva, and she has the most incredible, quick videos to show you how to use Canva in your classroom, which is really awesome. So I'm going to choose one more. Fun with music. So this is a music teacher that used the corn song. So again, the song. Okay, so what she does is she's obviously using the pipes to make the sound of this viral song that's on TikTok. Okay, so have some fun going through that when you have a chance, and hopefully come up with some ideas of how you can use any of these options, or even your own idea on how you can create content and use it in the classroom. And what I found is that as soon as the kids see that TikTok sign on your video that you're presenting in the classroom, they're like, oh, you have TikTok, and you've got them. And you've got their attention, and they think you're cool. So at the moment, I think of myself as a pretty cool teacher. So the kids, as soon as they see me, they're like, ah, there's Ms. Carelse. She's gonna do a TikTok with us. She's the TikTok lady. So a great way to connect with your children, so they also can see that you are with it, and you are relevant, and you are going out of your way to understand them and the way that they learn. Because the children of today, 21st century learners, they're all about visual learning. They have devices in their hands. We have to get with it to also meet the needs of them. So, right, so now we're going to do some exploring of TikTok. So let's go. So if you don't have TikTok, now is your chance to download it, because we're going to have some TikTok fun now. So you can either download it from the Play Store, from the App Store. And if you don't know how to do that, here's a little video as well that I've linked in there. Okay, then I want you to take a second to think about, if you were to use TikTok in your class tomorrow, okay, tomorrow's Sunday. If you were to use TikTok in your class on Monday, what would you use it for and how? So think about all those niche options and those hooks that I gave you as options. And then we're going to play around with some effects on TikTok, because there are endless effects. You don't have to have your face in there ever. You can literally transform yourself into anybody on TikTok. And then also to have some awesome music in the background, because that just creates the vibe of the TikTok itself. So this is a very intense video, but I thought it was a good one when you want to start venturing off into the complicated TikToks, where you can do transitions and you can do stitches and you can do responses. But we're going to start with a basic one today. So maybe I should take some look at some questions while everybody has a chance to download TikTok. Social media guides. So I think that the social media guidelines would apply if you're using TikTok with your students at school, because obviously POPI Act is real and we have to comply with that. So if you're including the children in the TikTok, then you would have to get those guidelines and parents to sign. How can control the content? Again, I wouldn't advise you to encourage your children to go onto TikTok. This workshop is more to ignite you as the educator to decide, okay, how can I use TikTok to wake my kids up in a classroom, and use that as an intro? Because imagine you're in your class and you put up a video of TikTok of you making a complete fool of yourself, but it's engaging and entertaining. And then you're going to get your kids hooked, and they're going to want to respond however they need to. So I use Flipgrid as my response for the kids, because it's safe to use. So I don't encourage them to go onto TikTok at all. I say, okay, here's the TikTok. You need to learn this dance, for example, and then you're going to be filming it on Flipgrid. Or this is the content that you need to learn, or the speech that you need to learn, or the song you need to learn, or the oddle you need to perform. A lot of my oddles, especially in Afrikaans, because the kids are so scared to speak Afrikaans, they will go onto Flipgrid, and they have, because you can rewind it, you can edit the video, the kids can add the backgrounds, they can redo the video if they're not happy with how they're saying it. So there's lots of safety in there also. And just connecting to all of your students is one of the main reasons why I love technology besides TikTok. Intermediate phase, definitely. I'm an intermediate phase teacher and I use it all the time. How to motivate teachers. So hopefully this is motivating some teachers to take that leap. Send them this link. Otherwise, you can connect with me. There is some information on the last slide. I can come and ignite some of your teachers' desire to want to use TikTok in the classroom. Okay, so let's go. I wasn't sure where the technology was going to play along with us today, so I pre-recorded the play part. So hopefully by now, everybody has TikTok on their phone, and if you've never used the platform before, this is your opportunity to do a little how-to. So I know I need to learn through doing. So let's play. I'm going to play this video. Hopefully it doesn't lag too much, but it's just a little video to show you how I just quickly created a TikTok.
Now that you've downloaded TikTok, first thing you gotta do is go to press the magical black button. That's me showing you the camera. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pause there so we can get on it because we're going to be doing this today. So click on the TikTok, open it, and the magic black button. This is on pajama day, so it's really embarrassing, but I thought, you know what, just in case I can't share my phone screen, let's get a backup plan. Okay.
It's pajama day, so I am in pajamas at school. Let me show you some of the cool features. First, you have to choose the time.
Okay, so I'm going to pause there so that everybody can get to that part. So we are at opening up TikTok. You're going to click on the plus at the bottom. Hopefully you have an idea of what you're going to be recording. It's just so that we can play around with the platform and you can get comfortable with it. There's some time options that you can choose. I'm going to do it here too. 15 seconds, 60 seconds, or 3 minutes. So the other options at the bottom. So choose your time. Maybe you want to share something quick. Maybe you want to share an idea with your staff. Maybe you want to share a dance, a song, instructions on how to start a project. There are endless options.
After you've chosen a time, then you have got to choose a filter, especially if you're using it in your teaching. It's just going to give you so much more confidence. I'm just showing you some things that you can put in the background.
So I'm going to pause there again. So if you're putting things in the background, there is a specific option that you can choose. It's this one over here. And you can literally put anything in the background. So if you are setting a scene for yourself, so one of the teachers at my school, they were doing what school was like long ago, and she was telling a story so that the kids could tell a story back to her about what life is like now at school versus how she experienced life. So she made herself all wrinkly and old, and she put the background like in olden times, like old Cape Town, and then she gave her a speech, and then they had to respond to her. So hopefully you guys are having fun there playing with the filters. That's probably one of my favorite ones where you can change the background. There's also a lovely option there called beautify, in case you didn't know. So if you're feeling a little self-conscious about yourself, I love that option. So you click on the beautify. It's over here. You click on the beautify. And you can give your teeth, make your teeth as white as you like. You can change your eye color, change your skin tone. You can have perfect skin. So the magic of social media.
If you want to set a scene, there are filters for Africa. So that means you can literally be whoever you want to be on TikTok. You don't even have to show your face. You really don't want to. So yeah, I'm just scrolling through, showing you all the different options of what you could do. There is just an endless amount of options.
So I come with a lot of ideas. So you can also pose questions. So you can do like a little a video. Because sometimes you find YouTube clips and they're explaining something like a maths concept or a science concept, and it's just not what you want the kids to share, or not what you want to share with the kids. So maybe they're talking about something that's not specific to the lesson that you've created. So this is a great way for you to take something from YouTube that you perhaps like, create the filter. You don't have to put your face in, or you can. We can make yourself look a certain way with a filter, and then say, okay, here is my intro video to grab my kids' attention, and then this is what and then thereafter continue with the lesson.
So scroll. Yeah, pretty much. You could use that in the class. You can put yourself there and say, okay, there's this person, this person.
So there we go. That's another example, the wanted. You can say, okay, here's a picture of somebody, write a story about in any language or with any instructions that you can possibly come up with. This is what I want you to write about. Where do you think you'll find this person? What do you think they would have done? and you can just go wild with creativity.
Exactly, a certain type of way. Write me 200 words about the storyline. I mean, the options are endless, but of course, you know, I'm gonna dance. So I've chosen I love this thing person vibe. So let's just pretend I'm gone 60 seconds, and this is me recording my tutorial. Gotta choose a song, of course. Please ignore the rude words that you see. We'll keep scrolling. And then I thought, you know what, let's just choose something that I know. So I'm going to go with the Pines North Regional song, which was the song that went viral on our PNPS account. So this is me just playing the song. You have an option to crop it. And you can add a timer. So you can start a timer either 3 seconds or 10 seconds before you start to do your dance. So this is pretend me doing the dance situation. Like I said, this is the absolute basics of TikTok. Like basics. Okay, so now I've recorded. I'm happy with what I've recorded, and I can then press the click and I can preview what I've done. Then there are lots of options down the right hand side. You can add text, you can add stickers, you can add effects, filters, you can adjust it. That's me adjusting it to see if there's maybe a specific part that I want to use. Okay, after you've adjusted, most importantly, privacy setting.
So I just want to stop there for a second because this is the most important part. If you're not posting your video on TikTok, there's an option to make it private so that only you can view it and you can download the video. So I think that's the biggest benefit of TikTok is that you can make this video, instantly download it onto your phone, and you can use it in your lesson to inspire your kids and to get them excited and be the cool teacher.
So I know a lot of teachers don't want to put themselves on TikTok, and so each to his own. So you could be completely private so that you can only use it within the class. Here is some other cool stickers. You can ask questions so they can respond to it, like make believe respond. And you can add text, of course. This is me just saying, pretending like this is a full tutorial that I've done. Let's also pretend that it was 3 minutes long with me explaining what I wanted to do, and then copy a move, then copy my dance move for a dance assessment. There's literally just one option out of the thousands of options of niches that you could use in your classroom to teach the kids something using TikTok. So this is me just playing around with color options, and there we go. So then we go next. And now I'm just making sure everything's turned off because actually I'm never going to post on TikTok, so I don't need it turned on. And post
For yourself.
and it saves automatically to your phone.
Okay, great. That was the basic of how you could use TikTok. I'm hoping somebody's going to use TikTok. I'd love to know how you are going to use TikTok in this lovely new week coming. Please share some of your ideas on the chat. I cannot wait to hear. Let's all share ideas. How many of you have downloaded it? I love that. You're right. The options are vast. Like literally, I think that there are so many cool things that TikTok can do that you can use in class because YouTube is just not enough sometimes. Somebody asked about the platform I use for my presentation. Genially, very easy to use. Absolutely love it because it's so interactive and it's exciting, and the kids love it in class too. Yay, I'm so glad you already have it. Awesome. Do you have any other questions?
Let's just jump to the question. Okay, how can we make use of TikTok in the classroom considering the Poppy Act?
So like I said before, I wouldn't use TikTok I wouldn't say that I would put the kids in the TikTok. So at my school specifically, the parents sign something at the start of the year to say, okay, they're okay with having their kids on social media. So that's across all the social media. So that's how we get around having our kids on socials, because we have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
So there we go. So I'm actually.
You can carry on talking. I'll just go on my video. I can actually.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. No problem. Well, I'm going to talk. Well, there's somebody saying they'd like to introduce some script writing. I downloaded it too while while we were chatting and or listening to you. And sure, I'm a bit nervous about how much time I'm going to spend on there. But yeah, thank you so much. It's really informative, and we'll share everything with everybody. We'll share your slides and your information, and then go to TikTok, because I'm sure when you reply on TikTok, can people message you on there as well?
Yes, of course. Yes,
Yeah.
we can definitely message me.
Yeah, so we can do that as well. So yeah, I'd just like to say to everybody, please stay on. We're gonna have a little break now, and then we've got our last our next information session with our next lot of workshops, and then we've got speakers straight after that, and then at the end of the day we've got a fantastic prize giving, so please don't go away, please stay with us. And yeah, thank you again, Tamsin. It was really informative. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.